stays unbeaten on the season, a 77-70 win in OT over Memphis. Number 16, Alabama, victorious as well over South Florida, 104-93 the final. And St. Francis on the road against number 23, Florida. Gators win it easy, 102-61. We'll give you some more details on those later, but we're going to take a quick time out and get you back. It's almost time for tip-off at Matthew Knight Arena between the Ducks and the Pilots here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the roads you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's all about you getting more from less. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Hey, college hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Ducks! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume, must be 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
Did you know that 77% of people navigating addiction are still showing up every single day, working jobs, raising families, and carrying responsibilities? Addiction touches families, friends, and neighbors, but so does recovery. And here's where you come in. You can be the turning point that helps someone rewrite their story. At Willamette Family, we believe hope grows when it's shared. One flock, one game, one family at a time. Hope is now. Just like the Ducks succeed through teamwork, recovery happens through support. Visit WFTS.org today to learn how you can help change lives. Willamette Family, proud partner of Oregon Athletics.
Your burger is served.
Thank you.
And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile.
Now that is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Ducks are running back out onto the floor in all yellow, going through the final warm-ups here at Matthew Knight Arena. Final keys to the game from Luke Jackson. Sum it up. Oregon gets a win against the Pilots if what happens?
Get up for the game. Continue where you left off against UC Davis. Hard defense, focus, mental toughness, value the basketball, understand the matchup. All right, stop the point guard. Don't let Baloo get going, and then share the basketball and get out in transition. Give them one look at the basket, no offensive rebounds.
And I'm going to say no to the scouting report and bring your own energy tonight. It's a late tip. Students aren't in town anymore. Bring that energy from the Duck bench, and Oregon's going to like the outcome. Our Safeway starting lineups when we come back, wrapping up that Coors Light pregame show right here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says, you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles, offer ends December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
You're listening to Duck Basketball. Duck Basketball. Duck Basketball. On the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Teens from foster care is a topic not enough people know about, and we're here to change that. I'm April Dinwiddie, host of the new podcast, Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Each episode brings you compelling real-life adoption stories told by the families that live them with commentary from experts. Visit adoptuskids.org/podcast or subscribe to Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families and the Ad Council.
We got worried just about getting better and take the next step.
Wellstad around the screen, pulls up for three. Yeah, bounce past the middle. Wide open on the pick and roll. He dunks it.
Can't worry about the analytics. We got worried about getting better.
Bounce to Evans. Evans, some room to slam. Get it to Simpkins for three off the baseline. Out of bounds. It's a swing.
And we'll play a little harder, play a little smarter, get connected as a team, and make some progress.
It's time for Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Today's game is brought to you by Safeway, official grocery partner and tailgate headquarters of the Oregon Ducks. Les Schwab Tire Centers, proud supporter of Oregon basketball. McDonald's, the official breakfast of University of Oregon Athletics. Have your McDonald's favorites delivered right to your door with McDelivery. OCCU, home of the Duck debit card. Pepsi and Bigfoot beverages. Go Ducks. Drink Pepsi. Buy Coors Light. Choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com. By U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. And by Pacific Source Health Plans, with health coverage for individuals, families, and employers, and Medicare eligibles. Pacific Source is the local health plan that does what's right, not just what's required. Now let's go back to courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
Thank you, as we welcome you back inside Matthew Knight Arena in preparation for our national anthem.
Yeah, we ask that you remain standing, remove your hats. We honor America. The singing of our national anthem performed tonight by Sarah Bloomer. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Sarah Bloomer.
Now the University of Oregon ROTC removes the flag from the floor, lined up in front of the Duck bench along the free throw line. We get ready for our Safeway starting lineups here at Matthew Knight Arena. Headed over to Don Essig in a moment to first meet the 7-4 Portland Pilots.
Welcome our neighbors of the North, University of Oregon Portland Pilots. At forward, 6'8", the senior from Peruba, Slovakia, number 7, Matusz Bronsky. At forward, 6'10", the sophomore from Sydney, Australia, number 14, James O'Donnell. At forward, the 6'8" junior from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, number 35, Cameron Williams. At one guard, the 6'1" freshman from Melbourne, number 23, Joel Foxwell. And at guard, the 6'5" sophomore from Palmdale, California, number 44, Micah Ballou. The head coach in his 5th year with the Pilots, Shante Leggins.
Don Essig with the Safeway starting lineup for the Pilots. Overall, as a team, they shoot 33% from 3, but they like to shoot them. They're a good hot streak 3-point shooting team. I feel like they can get hot from 3. They did against Kent State, a 10-point win. Maybe the best win of the season for the 7-4 Pilots. They're coming off of it.
Yes, and it starts with Foxwell. You know, he gets up early in transition, and they'll shoot him early and often. And you just got to keep him off the offensive glass with long shots. You can have long rebounds, Joey.
We talk about rebounds. I know Dana Altman would want us to remind everybody that Portland is a positive rebound margin team. The Ducks need to win the rebounding battle. Coach Altman's going to say the Ducks need to win the rebounding battle every game. Certainly in this one at home, need to win the rebounding battle against the Pilots. Back to Don Essig.
Meet the home team, your Oregon Ducks. At forward, 6'10", the junior from Baltimore, number 10, Kwame Evans Jr. At forward, 6'9", the junior from Windermere, Florida, number 13, Sean Stewart. The center, 7-foot senior from Central Point, number 32, Nate Biddle. At one guard, 6'4", senior from Brooklyn, number 5, Takai Simpkins. And the point guard, 6'1", junior from Westland, number 3, Jackson Shelstad. Assistant coaches, Mike Menega is here, Rosemont, Brian Fish, Josh Jameson, Tony Stubblefield. Head coach in the year 16 for the Ducks, Dana Altman at our Oregon Ducks.
Don Essig with your Safeway starting lineup. Safeway, official grocery partner and tailgate headquarters of the Oregon Ducks. We close in on tip-off brought to you by U.S. Bank. Yeah, U.S. Bank, we team together to support our customers and our communities. Stop by your local U.S. Bank branch today. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Ducks are in all yellow, black Oregon across the chest. Nate Biddle, the only Duck not going with the black and yellow Nike colorway. He's got the white and green on tonight. Meanwhile, the Pilots in their road blacks, white Portland across the chest with the numerals on the back, and the purple trim for the Pilots of the University of Portland. The crew tonight is Kelly Pfeiffer, Brian McNutt, and Mike Littlewood. The jump ball will be Nate Biddle against James O'Donnell, a sophomore out of Sydney, Australia. A few Australians on this Portland team. Ready for tip with the two players inside the O at midcourt. Ball is up in the air, won by the Pilots. We're underway deep in the woods at Matthew Knight Arena.
That's one of the only tips I've ever seen Nathan Biddle lose.
Ducks on defense first. Pilot ball around the perimeter. Pass goes to the left side. Ballou, the three-point shooter, dishes it. Pilots reset the half-court offense around a screen. 3 up, off-back iron from Foxwell. Offensive rebound, Portland. Lob in toward the bucket and a whistle. Sean Stewart will be called for a foul on Cameron Williams. I think St. Albans thinks James O'Donnell might have gotten away with a push on Shellstad on that offensive rebound.
Yeah, nice job by O'Donnell gathering that ball. Shellstad and O'Donnell both had a couple hands on it, maybe a little bit extra as he ripped it away.
Free throw off the back of the rim. Williams, an 82% foul shooter, doesn't miss many. Next shot from the junior out of Missouri. Bounces in. Pilots take the early 1-0 lead, 27 seconds into the game. Shellstad quickly across midcourt. Hands to Simpkins. Bounce to Stewart, right side of the floor. One dribble, fake the handoff. Now passes to Shellstad. Right wing, give to Biddle, now to Simpkins. Simpkins picks up his dribble up top to Stewart, now left side. Bounce inside to Biddle. Biddle trying to back his way into the low block. Hook shot, good for two.
That's just too easy for Oregon. Deep post position for Biddle. And it's always interesting early in these games, how's the other team going to switch or match up on pick and rolls? And what are they going to do in the post? Are they going to double or just let them go? Right there, just a one-on-one matchup.
Bronski with it up top. Ball is turned over, but a whistle. Looked like Shellstad poked it loose. And the foul goes against Bronski after he lost the handle around the top of the key. 2-1. Oregon with the early advantage. Shellstad. Bounce to Stewart. Steal actually credited to KJ Evans as he defended around the perimeter. Nice job by Evans. He's got the ball here at the other end. Bounce pass inside to Stewart. Stewart, right block. Takes the shot and he's fouled as he spun toward the bucket. Whistle against Williams.
Right away, Coach Altman trying to establish a presence in the low block, both possessions, getting it down low to Oregon's center and power forward. Sean Stewart doing a nice job drawing a foul there.
First free throw for the Ducks at the 18:30 mark. It bounces in. Oregon ahead 3-1. Next shot from Stewart at the line. He's at 53% this year, and he makes them both. 4-1 Oregon. Early advantage. Pilots ball. Williams dribbles right side. Now they move it back toward midcourt. Foxwell, the talented freshman, feeling out the defense. Passes left side, Wronski. Now he wants it back. Foxwell driving down the right side. Passes it out of bounds. Turnover to Oregon. Second turnover. Foxwell, talented freshman, has really stepped up in the absence of Riley Parker. 45% overall, 35% from three. Scoring 13 a game, 5 rebounds, 7 assists per contest. Turn it over there. Now the Ducks with Stewart taking a free throw jumper on a catch and shoot. No good. Rebound by O'Donnell. Ducks up 4-1. Pilots quickly ahead to the right side of the floor. And the Pilots work it to the top now. Foxwell drives, kicks for three. It's good. Ballou with a hand in his face. He'll make a lot of those. 41% from three. Now 22 of 52 on the season. Tie game at 4 apiece. Shellstad to Stewart, now Biddle. His left side three. Good. It's 7-4.
Good sign for Oregon getting Biddle back in rhythm, just coming off of a game with just 7 minutes played.
Ducks by 3 after the triple. Dribbling left side. Foxwell circles under the basket now, pulls up short corner and hits. Nice shot.
He plays with pace and, change of pace, change of direction, and he is not shy playing against these Oregon Ducks.
7-6. Oregon with the early lead. Stewart now to Biddle up top and to Simpkins. Simpkins, top of the key. Dishes. Evans, bounce inside Biddle. Double teamed. Extra pass. Stewart slams. 9-6.
Great pass by Nathan Biddle, who is double teamed on the block, finding Stewart for the two-handed flush.
Foxwell quickly. Pass under the bucket. Lay in by Wronski. Foxwell drove inside, got it to Wronski, able to lay it in. It's 9-8.
He's a true point guard, and you can't get too close to him and come off your man because he's going to find his offensive teammates 7 assists a game, which I believe is like 6th best in the country. It's impressive for a true freshman.
Foul at the other end, stopping play. The third against the Pilots. It's on the three-point shooter, Ballou, his first. You talk about that assist number. I know it's early and this is a big comparison, but it reminds me a little bit of Yakachonis from Illinois last year. As Simpkins, off the baseline out of bounds, fires a triple off the back of the iron, rebound off the backboard for the Pilots. Sox ahead by 1.
He's got a little Braden Smith in him for Purdue, just in control, in command of the game.
He pulls up here and hits a left elbow jumper. That looked like Braden Smith.
And those are one-legged runners off balance. He does not look like a true freshman for number 23, the point guard for the Pilots.
10-9, Pilots take the lead as the Ducks almost turn it over. Simpkins able to corral it. He fires a 3 and knocks it down. Boy, not what the Ducks drew up. It went through the hands of Evans. Simpkins was able to recover it for the Ducks, hit a left wing 3 to put Oregon up 2. Next whistle will be the first time out of the game. Williams, pass to the right side. Wronski, give to Foxwell. Foxwell, O'Donnell, back to Foxwell. Around the screen, left elbow. Shelstad tries to pick his pocket. He gets by him and scores.
Foxwell just playing a little cat and mouse, keeping the defender on his back. Really impressive minutes from this freshman for the Pilots so far.
Tied at 12. Ducks get it to Lindsay for 3. Hits from the right wing. Ducks are knocking him down from downtown again. Good continuation from the game against UC Davis. Ducks are 3 of 4 from 3. Oregon by 3. Now Foxwell tries to answer. He hits the 3 from the top of the key. Well, Foxwell has come to play tonight. He is 4 of 5 from the floor with 9 points.
That was a heat check as he screamed at his bench on the way back. Oregon matching each dagger.
15 all and an over and back call. The Pilots deflected it out of the hands of Simpkins. He lost it into the backcourt, and over and back is the call to send us to our first timeout. Oregon and Portland tied at 15 with 14:36 to go in the first half. So far, it's been the Foxwell Show on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, Jan from Toyota with a holiday message. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Hear that? Exactly. That's the sound of McDonald's Extra Value Meal. Sausage McMuffin with egg, hash brown, small hot coffee, and sweet golden silence. All for only $5. Price and participation may vary. Promotion pricing may be lower than meal pricing. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Jess Sims is always looking to take her performance to the next level.
I'm facing you, then you're going to switch.
You got this, Jess.
We got this.
And she needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Bank Smartly Checking and Savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money.
Wow, the mental work.
Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us. Visit usbank.com today to get started. Member FDIC, copyright 2025 U.S. Bank.
Hi, Jan from Toyota with a holiday message. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Tie game with 14:36 to go in the first half. 15 all. And a big reason why is Joel Foxwell coming off a performance against Kent State where the Pilots snapped the Golden Flashes 9-game winning streak. He tied the single game record in a Pilot uniform with 15 assists in that contest. Well, today, so far, it's been the points. He has 2 assists, but 9 points for Foxwell. Big reason this is a tie game right now.
And those 15 assists, that wasn't a fluke game. Foxwell is for real. Oregon, about the 5th possession of the game after Foxwell came off about 3 or 4 pick and rolls, started blitzing him. Oregon needs to take the ball out of his hands and make someone else be a decision maker in this basketball game because he's in complete command.
Got the ball in his hands out of the break. Down the right side, he floats one, missed it. Ege Demir's in the game for the Ducks. Offensive rebound grabbed by Williams, and he's fouled to the floor. Demir, I think, will get the call against him. And he does pick up Oregon's second foul. Pilots had hit 6 of their last 7. The Ducks have hit 4 of their last 5. Been an offensive game so far. Both teams are shooting over 70%.
It's just been back and forth.
First free throw, no good. Still tied at 15. Pilots are 6 of 8. Ducks are 5 of 7. When Foxwell put that runner up, I just expected it to go in the way that his game's gone so far.
Oregon needs to break that rhythm.
Free throw good. Pilots by 1 now. Shellstad around a screen, passes to the screener. Evans feels out the defense, throws it to the left corner. Lindsay takes a dribble. Now a 2-point jumper. Good.
And that's Lindsay's shot. 15-foot pull-up. Could have taken the 3. 1 dribble in rhythm. Nice shot.
Foxwell the other way to the left corner. Now thrown to the right wing. 3 up and short. Off the mark from Knuckles, and the Ducks rebound with a 1-point lead. Lindsay trying to run the floor. Pass to Demir. Whistle. Offensive foul. Des Lindsay called for the player control foul, giving the ball to the Pilots. Oregon leading by 1.
It's like Balasager waited there for Lindsay, who was pushing in transition, just went too deep into the lane, and that's an easy call for the official.
Balasager Webb, the 7'1", 250-pound senior out of Denmark, had just checked in as Lindsay deflects the ball and goes out of bounds off of Garrett Knuckles. That's a turnover.
Yeah, it looked like he could have reached out and grabbed that basketball and just elected to let it go out of bounds. Lagan's not pleased with that effort.
13:42 to go in the first half. Oregon by 1. Shellstad round a screen for 3. No from the right side. Rebound Pilots. Portland ball. Whistle away under the basket. Looked like Ezekiel Demir just picked up his second foul away from the ball.
2 fouls early within just a couple of minutes.
Sean Stewart coming back in.
Ballsager has a knack for drawing fouls. He's already got an offensive foul and a little cheap one on Demir there.
Baseline out of bounds. Foxwell into the left side. Now to the middle of the floor. Ballou around the screen, pulls up left elbow off the rim. Rebound, kicks long. Thrown long really by Stewart to Lindsay. Now Simpkins. Long 3. Back iron, long rebound. It's Oregon's. Lindsay now to Evans. Thought about a 3. Passes to Lindsay. A triple off the rim. Rebound Pilots. Ballou gives it back to Portland. Oregon leading 17-16, 7 minutes into the game. Foxwell dribbling around, tied up by Stewart. He's got it off the floor and passes to Shellstad. Ducks deflect it and steal it. Now Shellstad the other way after the 4th Pilot turnover. Shellstad picks up the dribble, passes to Simpkins. Now Stewart and to the left corner, Evans. Good ball movement, dribbling against this defense. Evans into the middle of the lane, puts up a tough shot. Rebound on the deflection. Pilots take it away. Knuckles trying to go around. He passes it back to Foxwell. Foxwell, the point guard, sets it up around a screen. Lobs it inside. Caught under the basket. Shellstad steals it. Nice tip by Shellstad. Passed it to himself. Running ahead. And one in transition.
What body control by Jackson Shellstad. Just jumps right into Balasager, draws the contact, and was able to finish right at the rim over the 7'1" center for the Pilots.
Ducks up 19-16. Pilots have turned it over 3 times the last 2:09. And what do you know? Portland has not scored in the last 2:09.
This has been an offensive showcase. Lots of shots early in the shot clock.
Shellstad, 3-point play, a perfect switch. Ducks by 4 now. 12:14 to go. Shellstad out, Lynn in. Shellstad with 3 points as he heads to the bench. Nate Biddle, Sean Stewart, Takai Simpkins, Des Lindsay, and now Wei Lin out there for Oregon. Portland ball. Dishes left wing, Foxwell. Foxwell around the screen. Bounce pass, throwing it down. Timo George, freshman to freshman there. Australia to the Netherlands.
Very nice high-level pocket pass on the pick and roll there by Foxwell.
Biddle passes to Simpkins. Now Simpkins back to Biddle. Throws it across the court to Lindsay from the right wing. He dishes it inside to Stewart. Hits a little floater in front of the rim. Ducks back up 4. Stewart has 6. Pilot ball. 11:26 to go in the first half. Up top, Ballou tries to get around a defender. Passes it to the left side. Knuckles now driving in, and he misses a tough underhand take.
Good shot pressure by Biddle affecting that.
Ducks advance it to Simpkins. Bounce to Stewart. Stewart running inside. A whistle blows. Foul against Timo George, the 6'8" freshman, called for the Pilots' 5th, and his first. 11:08 to go until halftime. Ducks lead at 22-18. Fast-paced basketball here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Go Ducks! This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
Life is full of delicious moments, like when a big table of friends feels like a big table of family, or when the meal you made and shared brings in all the likes on your feed. That's why Carando offers premium meatballs, delicious, savored meatballs made with real Italian flavors, to help you savor the big and small moments that make life so good. Carando. Life is delicious. Savor it. For recipes and more, visit carando.com.
Food for the workplace. It's a beautiful thing. It brings teams together, keeps them happy and productive. It's a great way to woo clients or celebrate wins. But if you're the one ordering all that food, it can be a lot. That's why there's ezCater, the easiest and most rewarding way to order food for work, with a huge variety of restaurants for any group size, plus tools to meet dietary needs and stay on budget. And with ezCater, you earn rewards points when you order. Good for order discounts or even gift cards. For you. Go on. You've earned it. Order now at ezcater.com.
Ducks up 22-18 over the Pilots of Portland here at Matthew Knight Arena. Duck basketball is sponsored by OCCU. Duck fans get more for the things they care about with remarkable checking and the Duck debit card. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Oregon made an adjustment after that early run, really a run and gun start to this game. The Pilots were 6 of 7 at the first time out. Since then, they've gone 1 of 5. Portland now 7 of 12 overall. The defense tightened up. A few turnovers that the Ducks were able to force made a difference.
Yeah, 5 turnovers for the Pilots. I mean, you look at Foxwell, he's got 9 points, 3 assists. Oregon's got to get the ball out of his hands and force someone else to make a play. But on the offensive end, it's been fast-paced, high-octane, and balanced scoring. Sean Stewart's got 6. Biddle's got 5. Jackson's got 3. Lindsay playing in rhythm within himself. He's got 5. The Oregon basketball baseline out of bounds.
With 11:08 until halftime, the Ducks get it to Lindsay. He passes it to Lynn. Right corner 3. Lynn cans it.
I think it was a long 2. It looked like he might have had his foot on the line.
24-18. You're right. Ducks on D. Lynn guarding Foxwell. Tough to ask right now. He's got 9 points. Forces a pass to George. Now George spins middle of the lane. Tough take. He scores. Man, nice finish with the right hand. Spinning to the low block.
The spin move. High off the glass. Good balance and control.
Ducks still ahead by 4. Lindsay left wing. Pass to Stewart up top. Stewart gets a dribble. A little bit of space. And an offensive foul. Took it at George, who set his feet. and that's the second foul on Sean Stewart.
Stewart got his money's worth on that one. George was set and took one right in the chin. There's no question about that offensive foul.
10:28 to go until halftime as Stewart checks out. Evans, Shellstad in, along with Biddle, Lindsay, and Lynn. Ducks up 24-20. Pass to the left side. 3 up from Malasager-Webb, and he cans it. He's an 18% three-point shooter. That's just his third 3 of the season. 24-23. Ducks get it to Evans. Evans all the way to the basket, throws it down. Biddle with a great find. Evans cut behind the defense. Ducks back up 3.
That was an amazing pass by Biddle. About 25-foot laser to KJ Evans.
Now Foxwell give to Ballou. Around the screen. Ballou works it to the right wing. Down to the corner. From the corner, trying to go to work. Pass under the basket to Webb. Malasager-Webb able to make it a tough finish as he falls to the deck.
With the offhand, little left-handed sweeping hook over Biddle. It's hard to finish over that 7-footer.
26-25 as the Ducks work it to Biddle. A 3 from the left side is a bit too strong. Rebound Pilots. Chance to take the lead. 5 lead changes, 3 ties in the game. 3 up from Foxwell. No good. Rebounds on the floor, grabbed by Biddle. Shellstad ahead. Evans misses a 3 over the top of the rim. Transition. Williams grabs the air ball. 26-25 Ducks. 9:03 to go in the first half. Foxwell. Pass. George now, the freshman, dribbling near the free throw line. Bounce pass to the left side. Mid-range jumper off the mark from Williams. Oregon rebounds. Shellstad to Evans. Trying to drive from the right baseline. Gets to the block, cut off by the defense. Looking for Nate Biddle. Passes it out of bounds.
That's been maybe the second time this game where KJ has maybe just over-dribbled 1 or 2 times. Coach Altman, just keep it simple. Kick it to the open man. Don't try to do too much if it's not there. Coming off of such a great game against UC Davis with 13 rebounds and 14 points and playing within himself.
8:35 left in the first half. Oregon by 1. Left side, George. Dribbles toward the lane, has the ball deflected by Lindsay and out of bounds. Forcing another turnover. The Ducks have been active defensively. That's the 6th Pilot turn.
Nice job defensively by Lindsay. So versatile. Giving up a couple inches on George and maybe a little size and length, but he's so smart.
Shellstad to Lindsay. Now to the right side, Evans. Evans give to Shellstad. Shellstad help from a Biddle screen up top. Passes it to the left corner, Lindsay. Fires the triple off the rim. Rebounding foul with 8:07 to go in the first half. Pilots called for their 6th. It's on James O'Donnell, his first. Got tied up on the rebound.
We call it on O'Donnell, but I think it may have been on Knuckles.
Throw over to Simpkins on the inbound. Now to Shellstad. He misses a triple. Rebound. Held ball out of bounds. Knuckles and Evans, 2 number 10s, were tied up there. Ducks have missed 4 straight. Decent look on that from Shellstad from 3. Didn't go. Now another baseline out of bounds. Shellstad to Lynn. He's open. Fakes from the left corner. Now is fouled as he put up a jumper on a 2-pointer.
It's good recognition there by Jackson Shellstad. Portland goes to a 2-3 zone on baseline out of bounds. They just leave Wei Lin open and little shot fake, draw contact, and they'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Ducks by 1, 26-25 with 7:59 to go at Matthew Knight Arena. First half action continues on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Today, we're going to talk about deep breathing, something we all need to do more of, especially when you're getting ready to call your health plan and deal with one of those automated phone trees. You know how it feels to get into an endless phone loop when you just have a simple question that could take 2 minutes or less, and then pretty soon, you've lost your zen.
Shouldn't your health plan help you reduce stress? That's why you'll talk to a real person when you choose Pacific Source Health Plan.
Tranquility.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
A pepperoni pizza for the table. May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
I'm coming home to the place that I remember, back to the land of my first love. Would you spread wide your arms for this wayward son?
Duck basketball brought to you by Slocum Center, 59 years as the Ducks' official team doctors, and by Safeway, the official grocery partner of the Oregon Ducks. Joey Mack along with Luke Jackson. Pilots have come to play. It's 26-25, Oregon with the lead. It's been tied 3 times for a minute 21. The lead has changed 5 times, but the Pilots have only led for 49 seconds. That tells you the pace of this game.
It's been up and down, fast-paced. Foxwell, Jackson Shelstead, back and forth. Early threes for both teams. Have a little bit of a shootout. Look for Oregon to switch up their defense and try to break this rhythm a little bit. Portland's been going in between a man-to-man, hard hedge on the pick and roll, and a 2-3 zone as Lynn goes to the line for 2.
Chance for Oregon to add to the lead. Wei Lin misses the first free throw. A 75% foul shooter on the year.
Oregon going with 2 point guards, Shelstead and Lynn in at the same time.
Makes the next free throw. Lynn coming off a career-high 8 points against UC Davis as Oregon presses. Ball deflects away, and it's Oregon's ball. Pilots turn it over on the inbound. Oregon with a 2-point lead, back to offense.
And there's that different defensive look to try to break the rhythm.
They worked.
Coach Altman out of a timeout. Good adjustment.
Ducks in. Simpkins. Now to Lynn near midcourt. They get it to Biddle. Biddle passes to Lynn. Lynn bounce inside to Evans. He's able to slam it home. And Foxwell, I think, turned his ankle, and that allowed Oregon a little space to get to the basket. Ducks took advantage. Portland's going to take a 30-second timeout as Foxwell was limping bad.
That would be a big hit for Portland. He's been in command of the offense for the Pilots thus far in the first half. Great pass there by Wei Lin, kind of just splitting the defense to a cutting KJ Evans.
Oregon leading 29-25. I glanced to my left, and sitting next to Oregon Athletic Director Rob Mullins is Santa Claus.
He needs to work on his beard, but he's pulling off the look. Other than that, pretty well.
Yeah, Kelly Graves is a good Santa. His Ducks are in action tomorrow. It's field trip day, Luke. 11 a.m. tip against the Pilots women's team.
Oregon back out in the press.
Evans with a steal. Evans to the basket, scores. Man, this press is giving the Pilots trouble. They inbound and then tried to pass it away. Evans able to tip it to himself, and he's able to score. Now the Pilots, though, are able to break this press as Foxwell advances it to Ballou. Big screen on Simpkins to open it up. Simpkins, though, now defending the ball, trying to go inside. Ballou has it stolen. Ducks to Evans, slam!
That's how you fast break. The ball never hit the floor. Outlet by Biddle to Wei Lin. Kicks it ahead to KJ Evans, and he finishes without a dribble. That is fun basketball to watch by the Ducks.
6 points for Evans. Another timeout called by the Pilots as Oregon is starting to pull away, 33-25. 4 turnovers by the Pilots the last 2.5 minutes. A 7-0 run for the Ducks in 50 seconds. Ducks have hit 3 straight, and it's been the press. It's made the difference.
No response by the Pilots. Out of the timeout, Altman goes hard man-to-man, trapping zone press, and no response.
Evans now up to 8 points after that slam. 33-25 Ducks. Pilots inbound against the Oregon press again. They do get it in and break the pressure with a pass ahead to Foxwell. Foxwell tries to run the floor. Whistle maybe against Shellstad in transition. Yep.
And they're going to give Foxwell 2 shots. I thought that was a little bit of an NBA continuation. And O'Donnell didn't expect it to be a shooting foul, and he kind of messed with it on the rim. I thought that basket could have gone down.
As Foxwell makes the free throw. Yeah, the Ducks are talking to the officials. Next free throw from Foxwell is good with 7:12 to go in the first half. 33-27. Ducks leading. Lynn passes to Simpkins. Simpkins back to Lynn, middle of the floor. 16 to shoot. Lynn setting it up with Shellstad to his left. Passes now to Evans around the perimeter. Coming around to Shellstad. Bounce pass underneath. Biddle with a nice 2-hand finish.
Foxwell just got folded up on kind of a C screen by Biddle.
35-27 Oregon. Now Foxwell dishes to Williams and up top to O'Donnell. Now Foxwell. Top of the key. Foxwell tries to go to work. Passes to Ballou. His triple. Off the rim. Tip. Goes out of bounds. 6:27 remaining in the first half. And Coach Altman fired up, I think, about the screens the Pilots are setting during the stoppage.
Oregon has just been passing the ball so well.
Foxwell gets it into Ronski. Ronski tries to back down Shellstad. Spins, fades away, hits the short corner J. 35-29, Ducks by 6.
Fade away, one-legged turnaround for Ronski.
And Lynn turns it over on an over and back. Was bothered by Ballou and then just lost the handle and turned it over. That's the 5th turnover by the Ducks. Gives the ball back to the Pilots. And Sasha Kobzisti is going to check in for the Ducks.
Just don't like to see those unforced turnovers. Wei Lin still finding his way, trying to carve out a role for the Ducks.
Pilots inbound to Foxwell, now up top to O'Donnell. O'Donnell takes one dribble, angles left, stops, gives to Foxwell. Foxwell comes around, underhand take, good from the left side. He hit it with the right hand on the finger roll. He's got 13 points, 35-31 Ducks. Shellstad give to Evans, zip pass inside, Biddle spinning to the basket, he lays it in. What a pass from Evans, a skip inside to Biddle. Great spin to the bucket and a heck of a finish.
Heck of a catch, it was low. Great pass by Evans, finished by Biddle.
Ducks up 37-31. Now the Pilots around the perimeter and to the middle of the floor, Foxwell. Foxwell down the right side, another finger roll. He missed it. Rebound grab by Biddle. Quickly thrown ahead to Shellstad. Runs the floor, blocked from behind by Ronski. Pilots now the other way. To the three-point shooter, Ballou. Fakes, drives inside, met by Biddle. Tough finish. He scores over the top of Nate Biddle, who played great D there. 37-33.
Amazing finish. Biddle just walls up. He jumped and shot that ball on the way down. How did that go in?
Left side, Simpkins. Dribbles, passes, Kobzisti, catch and shoot. Knocks down the three. 40-33 Ducks. 4:45 until halftime.
It's been impressive. Most of Oregon's baskets have come off the passes. They're in a matchup zone now.
Ducks are 4 of 11 from downtown, leading by 7. Pilots ball. Up top, it's Williams. Pass to Blue. Now bounce inside O'Donnell. Against Evans' right block. Misses the turnaround. Kobzisti boards it for Oregon. Pass to Simpkins, and now Evans' right corner. Ducks move it to the left side. Shellstad. Evans back to Shellstad. 13 to shoot. Ball above his head. Calls out the offense, against the defense. Now dribbling. Left side with 5. Long 3. In and out. Rebound. I think it would have been to Nate Biddle had he not gotten pushed from behind by Williams. That will send Nate Biddle to the line.
Yeah, he just got shoved in the back there going for the offensive rebound. But the chess match that's going on in between Leggins and Altman, I'm giving the edge to Altman. Comes out in the press, switches back into a matchup zone. Portland stays in man-to-man, and Oregon is just passing through it. They're hedging hard on pick and rolls, and Oregon's just making the simple play. I love the way that Oregon is passing the ball right now, Joey.
3:53 to go. Already 12 assists on 16 field goals for the Ducks. First half continues with Oregon up 7 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
High-quality organic food should be available to everyone at a better value. That's why Safeway offers O Organics. Hundreds of USDA-certified organic products exclusively in our stores. From fruits and vegetables to chicken and olive oil and frozen treats to baby food, you'll find a huge selection of organic items for the whole family at Safeway. Food you feel good about eating and serving. Look for O Organics products throughout Safeway. O Organics. Organic for all.
Your home for Oregon hoops. This is Duck Basketball from Learfield.
When it's time to scale your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to grow the way you want, like all the way. Stack more sales with the best converting checkout on the planet. Track your cha-chings from every channel, right in one spot, and turn real-time reporting into big-time opportunities. Take your business to a whole new level. Switch to Shopify. Start your free trial today.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ad Council.
(40-33) Oregon. Both teams shooting 57% from the floor. You said it going to the break. You really liked the passing as Nate Biddle hits the free throw. And it's been a lot of skip passes today, too.
And the way that they've responded out of timeout. 8-minute mark, Oregon's up 26-25. Since then, it's just been nothing but Oregon led by their full court pressure.
Biddle hits both free throws. Oregon up 42-33. This is the Ducks' largest lead.
Oregon in a three-quarter court 1-2-2 trap.
Pilots get it across. Foxwell with the ball in his hands. Passes it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell now to Foxwell. Thought about a three. Passes it to the left side. Knuckles trying to drive. Kicks it out to the right wing. Catch and shoot. Bronski misses the three. Rebound. Pilots. Offensive board. Second chance. Layup. Cameron Williams.
Could have easily been an over-the-back call as Williams is all over Biddle.
42-35 Ducks. Biddle dribbling around the perimeter. Hand to Shellstad. Now to Evans. One dribble. Hand off Simpkins. Simpkins from the left side bounces to Evans. Evans working his way toward the block. Spins to the left low post, and he's fouled on his way to the bucket.
And I like that patience just a little bit better than maybe the few times he's touched the ball and tried to maybe over dribble just a little bit. A couple hard dribbles, little drop step, draw contact, get to the line. Good job by Evans.
3 minutes left. Coming up on that halftime break as Evans, the lefty, hits the free throw. Williams just picked up his third foul for the Pilots, the 9th against Portland. Demir's going to come in.
These are important 3 minutes for Oregon. This is a little bit of a bizarre late start. They've been up in the first half, finished the first half strong. A lot of times the first 3 minutes and the last 3 minutes of each quarter or each half, so vital to a basketball game. Finish the half strong.
Balasager Webb checks back in for the Pilots. Demir on the floor now for Oregon. Evans missed the free throw, bounced in and out. 43-35 Oregon. 2:55 left. From the right side, the Pilots get it to George. Now up top, back right inside Nuggles, and he's fouled. Middle of the lane.
Sausage just kind of came down.
Yeah, it's on Sacha Kobzisti.
There's certain fouls that, it could be questionable, and then there's others where you hear the slap in the upper deck, and that was one of those just easy calls for the official.
Free throw bounces in. That's the third foul, actually, on Demir.
Oh, they called it on Demir.
Yeah, they gave it to Demir.
That's tough. He's had two kind of chippy ones, and
so there's 3 on Ezekiel Demir. 43-37 Oregon. Simpkins with it after the free throw. Now to Shellstad. Deep left wing triple. Swish.
The NBA 3 about 4 feet behind the line. Just quick pull up, quick draw.
46-37. Trying to answer. Foxwell, free throw line, misses it. Rebound, Shellstad. Running the floor. Shellstad pass to Simpkins for a triple. Back iron. Rebound, Foxwell. Ducks get back. Foxwell passes ahead to Balasager Webb, who lays it in. Ducks didn't get back quick enough. 46-39, and now Evans turns it over under the basket, and a legal inbound.
Just a lack of focus, value in the basketball, but impressive transition break from Foxwell, beating Shellstad up the floor, and then just kind of a one-handed touch pass. He's been in control of this offense from the beginning of the game.
Inbound Balasager Webb misses a 3 from the left corner. Offensive rebound, Portland back up with it. It's blocked by Evans. Now blocked again as George muscled his way up to the basket twice, but the foul goes against Oregon ultimately.
Talk about finishing the half strong, about a minute in, and Portland starting to come alive a little bit and making a little push.
Now that foul goes on Demir. That would be his 4th, but I did see Oregon assistant coach Josh Jamison go check at the table. It's possible that foul should have been on Kobzisti, like you and I thought earlier.
You play basketball long enough, you're going to have a game like this where everything sort of goes against you. I don't know that Demir's had a legitimate foul since he's checked into the game, and just all these ticky-tack fouls called by the officials. Feel bad for him as he goes to the bench.
Yeah. George hit the first free throw, now his second. It's 46-40. The 2:04 to go in the first half. Free throw good, now 46-41. Evans gets this one in legally to Lynn. Lynn to Evans, now pass to Lindsay. Lindsay left side, up top, Evans gives to Lynn. Lynn filling out the defense, pass to Biddle, left wing. Biddle scoops it up to Shellstad, midcourt. Shellstad dribbling left side, feeling out the D, passes it to Lindsay, fakes from 3, drives toward the right baseline, tries to pass, stolen. Deflected into the arms of Foxwell. Foxwell runs the floor, fades away, misses from the left corner, long rebound, Evans. Evans looks to run, loses it. Pilots back with it. Wronski inside. He scores, but no basket is the call. Interference against Balasager Webb.
Wronski just with a little Euro step off of the turnover. Tries to kind of scoop shot over Biddle, and the ball kind of hung on the rim there as Balasager just tipped it in, couldn't wait.
Minute 25 to go in the first half. Dana Altman takes time. I think a faster-paced game than Coach Altman wanted tonight.
And Portland's not scared to run. I mean, you got Foxwell looking very comfortable in transition. Oregon's had a few careless turnovers on the inbound. Right there goes off of Evans' leg, and valued the ball. Finished the half strong, up 5 with 1:25 here in the first half.
By the way, checking the official book, they did revise that foul from Demir to Kopzisti. So now Kopzisti with 1, Demir with 3. So we were right the first half.
Nice job by Josh Jamison and the coaching staff of kind of pointing that out and saving Demir from.
And I can understand
4 fouls in the first half.
Why. Well. I can understand why that would happen with the 1 and then the 6 flash. If you miss that initial 1, a 6 would be Kopzisti. Evans out of the timeout. Ducks working around the perimeter. Shellstad now with Oregon leading 46-41. 1:10 to go in the first half. Shellstad up top to Lindsay, right wing. Now to Biddle, underneath, back it to Evans. He rises to the rim and slams it home.
Just a grown man drop step dunk by Evans as Oregon knifes through that Portland Pilot matchup zone.
48-41 Ducks. Pilots turn it over. Nuggles stepped on the sideline. And that is the 10th turnover by the Pilots, who have missed 4 straight shots. The Ducks now shooting 58% in this game, can hit the 50-point mark in the first half. Shellstad to Evans for 3. Too strong. Rebound, Portland. 48-41 Ducks.
About a 9-second shot clock, game clock differential. I don't think Portland will go 2 for 1 here. They're going to slow it up and look at Foxwell to get into pick and roll probably.
Foxwell calls for it. Dishes to the right elbow. George tries to go to work in the middle of the lane. Ducks tie him up. He kicks back out to Foxwell for 3 off back iron. Long rebound grabbed by Evans. He's racing toward the corner. Now 10 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. No, I should say it's on the game clock. Shot clock going off, distracted the broadcaster. Now Shellstad at the end of the half knocks down the 3 from the right wing.
It's so difficult to. Shellstad reminds me of Damian Lillard at the end of the half, the end of the quarter, where I want to know what his percentage is in buzzer beaters, because it seems like we've seen that happen so many times. He just relishes those big moments. Great way to finish for the Oregon Ducks with a dagger going into the half by Jackson Shellstad.
Puts Oregon up by 10. That's the largest lead of the game, 51-41. Shellstad hits the triple. The shot clock went off inadvertently. And I got to tell you, pretty great awareness by Shellstad to just keep playing. He knew that it went off inadvertently after the Ducks forced the turnover. And then the other way, he hits the 3.
It was about a 27-footer, and he's being double-teamed, and he just does that so well. Or instant burst, really hard dribble, and just pull up on a dime. Such a quick release. Ball looked true right out of his hand, and we've just seen him do that time and time again.
It wasn't a turnover, pardon me. It was a rebound by Evans, and then ahead to Shellstad. Hit the 3 for his 9th point of the game. Halftime with Oregon ahead by 10 here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, college hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Ducks! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume. Must be 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Oregon Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
You're listening to Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Council.
This message is for Karina, our mom who finished her high school diploma at age 28. Hi, Mom. It's Amethyst and Nicholas. Congratulations on getting your diploma. You worked so hard and have taught us so much. We love you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
This is the Toyota Halftime Report on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Toyota, let's go places. A first half recap along with scores from the Big Ten and the rest of college basketball. And the first half stats. They're all right here. Now let's go back courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
Toyota halftime along with Oregon Athletics Hall of Famer Luke Jackson. The Ducks have a 10-point lead, 51-41. A lot of offense. Ducks shot 58%, 19 of 33, 38% from 3, 6 of 16. The Ducks were 7 of 9 at the free throw line. Oregon, though, lost the rebounding battle 17-12. I can almost guarantee you that Dana Altman mentions that here at halftime.
Well, the thing that was impressive is Oregon is winning this basketball game on the pass. They're playing together. The big three, Evans has 11, Biddle with 11, and Shellstead with 9. And 14 assists. They've shared the ball so well. And when you do that, everyone's in rhythm. And Oregon really looks great passing the ball up the floor in transition. And then the interior passing from Biddle and Evans has been impressive. I've enjoyed, Joey, the game within the game with Leggins and Altman going back and forth from matchup zone, 2-3 zone, how they're hedging a screen. But you kind of have to give up something against Oregon, and Oregon's recognition to beat it, see what defense they're in, execute, and do it on the pass is why Oregon is up 10 going into the half.
I talked, too, about the defensive adjustment. Foxwell had 9 points at the first media timeout. Now he's 5 of 12 with 13 points. They made an adjustment to break his rhythm.
And he was playing like Steve Nash out there, or Braden Smith, or any true point guard that just commands the game, that can shoot it. He's hitting one-legged runners, knocking down some threes. He's got 5 assists and 13 points. And I think Oregon did a really nice job throwing the press on Portland. You felt the momentum shift there, where it was a 1-point game. All of a sudden, Oregon's up 7, 8. Portland did a nice little job to fight back, but with about 2 minutes to go, Oregon really closed out the half well with defensive stops and then sharing the basketball and finishing at the rim on the offensive end.
Ashley's got some scores for you as we continue on the Toyota halftime. It's 51-41. Ducks leading here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Since 1894, the rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State has grown to a fever pitch. The 2025-26 rivalry series is in full force, and the action between the Ducks and the Beavers will be exciting. Year after year, the student athletes, coaches, and schools take great pride in being part of one of the longest rivalry series in the nation. The University of Oregon would like to thank Pacific Source Health Plans, Albertson Safeway, Toyota, and First Interstate Bank as being the proud partners of this year's rivalry series.
Hey, Duck fans, Jerry Allen here. You know me. I love great teamwork, and nobody builds a stronger lineup than Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking.
That's right, Jerry. For over 45 years, we've built fences, decks, and patio covers across the Northwest. And now we're bringing that craftsmanship home to Duck Country.
Eugene, get ready. Rick's brand new showroom opens February 2026, just in time to get your backyard ready for spring.
Come see us, meet the team, and start planning your next backyard project. Visit ricksfencingeugene.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking. Built right, built Rick's. Proud sponsor of the Oregon Ducks.
Deep in the woods. Woods. This is the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
When it's time to scale your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to grow the way you want, like all the way. Stack more sales with the best converting checkout on the planet. Track your cha-chings from every channel, right in one spot. And turn real-time reporting into big-time opportunities. Take your business to a whole new level. Switch to Shopify. Start your free trial today.
We've all been there before. Gift freeze! That terrible feeling when you just don't know what to get someone. But at Bob's Discount Furniture, you can score great gifts for everyone on your list. Give the gift of happy hosting with a stylish kitchen island. Gift big with a gliding recliner for the afternoon snoozers. I've even got stuff for the kiddos, like my super comfy sploosh chairs. Holiday the Bob's way for haggle and hassle-free gifting. Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Report continues with a check of scores from around the country. Once again, to Ashley Gentry in the Learfield Network studios.
Halftime at Matthew Knight Arena, and the Ducks hold a 10-point lead over the Pilots after a buzzer-beater three-point shot by Jackson Stelstad gives the Ducks that double-digit lead. Ashley Gentry here with you, taking a look at the rest of the Big Ten. Quiet night on the schedule around the Big Ten. Just two other games. One has gone final, and we have another one sitting at halftime. As for our final score for you, 97-70 victory for USC over UTSA out of the American. USC just one loss on the season so far to Washington. UTSA entered this game with 3 straight losses, and that pushes to 4. Roadrunners now 4-7 and 1-4 on the road. USC 11-1 and 5-1 at home. Our other game at the halfway mark down at Pauley Pavilion. It's UCLA hosting an old Pac-12 foe, Arizona State, and the Sun Devils trail on the road 45-33, the current score, again, the halfway mark down in LA. And that's all we've got for the Big Ten tonight. A couple of games last night for you. Number 9, Michigan State advances to 10-1 on the season after they take down Toledo 92-69, and Northwestern victorious as well last night, 86-70, the final score over Valparaiso, that right there. And then again, a 10-point lead for the Ducks over the Pilots. Not too much going on in the Big Ten, but we will take a look at the top 25 after a quick timeout here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the roads you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included in every tire we sell. It's more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's all about you getting more from less. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Hey, Duck fans, it's a great day for a Duck game. We got a big party going, and Kenny Wheaton has joined the party. Whoa, the Ducks are going to need some refreshments here. There's a Dang Green IPA from Hop Valley in the corner of the cooler. It's selected. Kenny Wheaton's going to pour. Dang Green, the most incredible choice for a football game.
The official craft beer of the Ducks is Dang Green.
Hop Valley Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon. Please celebrate responsibly.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
The This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oregon. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Oregon and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Oregon.
Welcome back inside the Learfield Network studios. It is just about time for tip-off on the second half at Matthew Knight Arena, where the Ducks lead the visiting Portland Pilots by 10, 51-41. Quick look at the top 25. Not too many games going on over there as well. Number 7, Gonzaga, next opponent up for the Ducks. They get the win over Campbell, 98-70. Gonzaga now 11-1 on the season. Just one loss for them so far, and it came at the hands of Big Ten's number 7, Michigan. Then number 13, Vanderbilt. Looks like they might suffer their first loss of the season to Memphis, but it took overtime, and Vanderbilt gets it done on the road, 77-70 the final score, and they remain unbeaten on this season. Number 16, Alabama, victorious over South Florida, 104-93, and number 23, Florida, wins it over St. Francis, 102-61. That's all the time we have for now. We're going to take one more quick timeout and get you back courtside at Matthew Knight Arena with Joey Mack and Luke Jackson for tip-off on the second half. Oregon versus Portland, and the Ducks have a 10-point lead, 51-41. Back after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Did you know that 77% of people navigating addiction are still showing up every single day, working jobs, raising families, and carrying responsibilities? Addiction touches families, friends, and neighbors, but so does recovery. And here's where you come in. You could be the turning point that helps someone rewrite their story. At Willamette Family, we believe hope grows when it's shared. One flock, one game, one family at a time. Hope is now. Just like the Ducks succeed through teamwork, recovery happens through support. Visit WFTS.org today to learn how you can help change lives. Willamette Family, proud partner of Oregon Athletics.
You're listening to Duck Basketball. Duck Basketball. Duck Basketball. On the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, you know having a trusted partner makes all the difference. That's why, hands down, you count on Grainger for auto reordering. With on-time restocks, your team will have the cut-resistant gloves they need at the start of their shift. And you can end your day knowing they've got safety well in hand. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Ad Council. When I smoke weed, I get lost in the music. I like to isolate each instrument. The rhythmic bass, the harmonies on the piano, the sticky melody.
Hey, careful, babe. There's someone crossing the street.
Sorry, I didn't see him there.
If you feel different, you drive different. Don't drive high. It's dangerous and illegal everywhere. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
We're back at Matthew Knight Arena, and I just need to bring everybody a little inside the broadcast here on the Toyota Halftime Report. Luke Jackson, like the athlete that he is, just turned his head back toward the court. A ball bounced. He caught it, and as soon as he caught it, just immediately went back to those playing days, a catch-and-shoot three. He hit it while sitting here courtside.
Okay, now we're exaggerating just a little bit. I did almost get hit in the face, and I caught it. The reflexes are still there, but I know better. My shooting days are over. But there was a time, Joey.
You could have hit it from the scorer's table.
Next time.
I have faith. Oregon 51, Portland 41. Malasager Webb is going to start in the second half for the Pilots. They're able to knock down a three. The Pilots are. Ballou hits it to make it 51-44. Ran a nice play for Ballou, got him open, and he hit it. Now the Ducks the other way. Biddle passes it off the head of Williams, ends up with Stewart, who puts up a contested lay-in, no good.
Well, that basketball might be wet. Biddle just kind of fumbled it, trying to get control.
Foxwell drives inside, kick out, three up, no, from Williams. Rebound Ducks. 51-44, Oregon leading. Evans to Biddle. Biddle give to Simpkins, now Evans left wing. Evans bounce inside to Stewart, kick out, Biddle for three. Swish.
Great pass by Stewart, and that's the easiest shot to hit when it comes from inside out.
54-44. I guess he grazed a little bit of the rim there.
Too much rim.
Almost a perfect swish. Foxwell, left elbow, fadeaway J. That was a perfect swish. I jinxed it. 54-46 now.
Portland does such a nice job of mixing up their offense, ghosting screen, zoom action, and then you have Foxwell just cat and mouse pick and roll game.
15 points for him now. He leads all scorers just past Nate Biddle. Stewart with it for the Ducks. Passes to Shellstad, tries to go by Foxwell all the way to the right block. 1 foot take. No, tipped in by Stewart for two.
Stewart with his head above the rim, caught the ball, finished with one hand off the glass. That was impressive.
10-point lead for the Ducks again. Both teams with 5 points in the second half. Foxwell passes right side. Caught by Ronski. One dribble. Now he gives back to Foxwell, middle of the floor with 10 to shoot. Foxwell goes opposite of a screen, feeling out Shellstad as a defender. Shellstad deflects it out of bounds on the baseline with 4.1 seconds to go on that shot clock.
Good job by Shellstad, keeping Foxwell in front of him. About Portland ball kind of in the corner with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Out of bounds.
Baseline, inbound. Fadeaway 2-point J from Williams, no good from the right side. Rebound Ducks quickly ahead to Stewart, thrown out of bounds, and Oregon turns it right back over to Portland.
He had Stewart, Jackson had Stewart streaking down the left lane. Kind of a uncommon error on the pass there from Shellstad as he just threw it about 4 feet behind Stewart. Oregon in a matchup zone.
Ball up top for the Pilots to O'Donnell. O'Donnell passes to Foxwell. Long triple from the right side, rims out. Rebounding foul against the Pilots. O'Donnell can't believe it. Shante Leggins has his palms up.
You have to be really, really good to have the ultimate green light that Foxwell has. I mean, Leggins has really put all his trust in this point guard as a freshman.
Ducks lead by 10. Oregon works it to Evans. Now inside to Biddle. Left block. Biddle muscles his way up against O'Donnell and draws a foul.
And the reaction by O'Donnell doesn't really reflect the truth. He got all of Nathan Biddle's forearm, giving up a few inches there on the Oregon 7-footer as Biddle will go to the line for two.
Third foul on O'Donnell, the second in 2 possessions. Biddle at the line. Biddle good. Oregon by 11 now, the largest lead tonight. 15 points for Nate Biddle, tying Foxwell for the game lead. One of 2 Ducks in double figures, the other, KJ Evans, with 11 points. Biddle misses the free throw. Tipped out of bounds by, it looked like the Pilots, but they're going to review it.
I think they're going to take a look at it, but it did appear that Stewart tipped it out. Oregon's small forwards do such a good job attacking the glass. Pryor, who's injured right now, but Lindsey, Stewart, really an advantage for Oregon in the rebounding category when you have to deal with Biddle with his long arms, KJ Evans, and then the triage of small forwards that Oregon has is a luxury for Coach Dan Allman.
So the ball tipped out of bounds. And the review, the coaches said right away, yeah, let's look at it. As it sits, it would be Portland ball. Sean Stewart sure thought that it went off the Pilots, and the officials are at the monitor to review it and see if they'll change the call. Call on the floor is Pilots ball.
One of the benefits that the coaching staff has is they have a student manager right behind the bench with a live feed on his computer, and they can look back and say, is this worth it? And, make the decision that way.
That's been a new addition the last few years, more and more video review in basketball. And more and more video available during timeouts for some of the assistant coaches, for example, to go back and look at sequences to help Coach Altman when he sits with the team in the huddle. That's a real thing, right? To go through and look through all the video the way that you can now. And I imagine, Luke, from a coaching perspective, you got to love having all that extra information.
Absolutely. And, Coach Mike Miniga, probably the defensive specialist on this Oregon coaching staff, he's, as we're talking, taking a look at some replays and seeing how the pilots are defending the pick and roll and seeing what's open and what's not. And, you can make an adjustment in these extended media timeouts. And Oregon's done a really nice job of that thus far. And it's paid off. They're up 11 with just a little under 3 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Yeah, boy, they're still looking at it, still talking about it. That's why I kept us here during the break. To see what the officials come to. Let's listen in.
After the challenge was successful by the Oregon coach, it will be Oregon ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock. They get another challenge and they get their timeout back.
There you go. Timeout back and the challenge successful. It's Oregon ball with 17:16 to go.
It's easier to challenge when you have all your timeouts and you haven't used one, or maybe you've just used one. And good call there by the Oregon coaching staff.
Oregon 57 and Portland 46.
Portland defending the baseline out of bounds in their routine 2-3 zone.
Lynn into Biddle. Biddle throws it to Lynn, right corner. He passes to Stewart, going toward the bucket, missed the slam with the right hand. Had a good look at it.
Stewart jumped and was hit and was catapulted in the air as Oregon comes up with the steal. Nice job by Biddle anticipating that post-entry pass.
And Nate stepped in front. 57-46, Oregon in front. Biddle to Simpkins now. Simpkins give to Stewart. Handoff Lynn. Lynn tries to pass to Stewart. Ball deflects into the hands of Stewart. He passes to Simpkins for three. No good. Rebound goes to the Pilots. Rolled out of the hands of Biddle. Foxwell running the floor. Met from behind by the Ducks and a goaltend call.
Yeah, Foxwell did a nice job getting that ball to the glass early. A lot of times you can kind of draw the defense into a goaltending call. Easy call there with ball made contact with the backboard as KJ Evans was coming in on the block.
16:34 remaining. 57-48 Ducks. Lynn bounces to Biddle, middle of the floor, passes to Lindsay, left side. Lindsay to Evans, handoff, Lynn. Lynn pulls up for a long two from the top, misses it off the rim. Pilot board. Foxwell the other way, across the timeline to the right wing. Out of the right elbow, he stops. Passes it to Williams. Williams now bounce under the bucket. Malasager-Webb is blocked by Evans. Ducks the other way. Lynn across midcourt. He gives the ball to Evans. Evans now, Simpkins. Around the perimeter to Biddle. Right wing, he's open for three. Swishes it.
You can't leave a shooter as good as Biddle that wide open without consequences.
60-48 Oregon. Foxwell with it, left wing. Catches and shoots. Hits it. They answer 60-51. Foxwell, he's up to 20.
Oregon just got lost on a little split screen and left Foxwell wide open.
Oregon ball to Lindsay, left side. Lindsay picks up the dribble. Give now to Evans. Evans works it to Simpkins. Now Biddle up top, fakes, passes Lindsay, catch and shoot. Left side three is good. 63-51 Oregon. Under 15 to go now. Ball up top to Malasager-Webb. Now Ronski. Give to Malasager-Webb. Hand to Foxwell. He tries to come around. Now fades away. Misses from the left elbow. Rebound to Lindsay at the free throw line. Outlet Lynn up the right sideline. 63-51 Oregon. Biddle passes to Simpkins, now to Evans. Evans passes to Lindsay, and now working around the perimeter. Lynn's got it up top. Feels out the defense. Fakes. Passes Biddle to the left wing. Now Simpkins with 8 to shoot. Tries to attack. Cut off by Foxwell. Simpkins tries to find some space. Passes to Biddle. A long three. Short. Rebound grab by Williams for the Pilots.
Tough shot by Biddle. Just kind of left, hanging with 1 second left.
Ahead to Ballou. Ballou fakes from the left corner. Now he passes it to Balasager-Webb. Trying to back down. Balasager-Webb left mid post. Pushes Biddle. Hook shot with the right hand. No good. Rebound grab by Oregon. Simpkins came down with it. 13:51 to play. 63-51 Ducks. Evans, middle of the floor. Passes to Simpkins. Simpkins now to Lindsay for three. Good.
Great recognition there by Simpkins. Little pick and roll. Roll and replace. Desrick Lindsay shakes up out of the corner. Nice simple pass and read there by Simpkins. Oregon up 15. Great response coming out of the first half there for Oregon.
13:40 to go. 66-51 Ducks on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community, and First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Dennis DeCasas. Starting with just one school, Dennis has established food banks across his school district. He dedicates countless hours raising funds, preparing meals, coordinating deliveries, and organizing volunteers to ensure families in need receive food year-round, including through the summer months. He manages all of this while also running a life skills classroom. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Dennis DeCasas.
High-quality organic food should be available to everyone at a better value. That's why Safeway offers O Organics. Hundreds of USDA-certified organic products exclusively in our stores. From fruits and vegetables to chicken and olive oil and frozen treats to baby food, you'll find a huge selection of organic items for the whole family at Safeway. Food you feel good about eating and serving. Look for O Organics products throughout Safeway. O Organics. Organic for all.
Hey, college hoops fans, it's sideline reporter Molly McGrath teaming up with Evan Williams Bourbon to welcome you to Bourbon Nation, the home of game day spirit. From the couch to courtside, Evan Williams is with you for every tip-off and buzzer beater. Because we might be divided by the score, but we're united by the pour. Find a bottle near you at evanwilliams.com and make this extra-aged Kentucky bourbon a part of your game day tradition. Go Ducks! Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Bardstown, Kentucky, 43% alcohol by volume, must be 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
Oregon basketball brought to you by our friends at Kohl's. Get great deals along the way at KohlsandKohls.com. Oregon basketball is also brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Centers. Proud to support Oregon basketball, where performance and reliability shine just like their top-rated tires. Duck Hoops also brought to you by Pacific Source, with health coverage for individuals, families, employers, and Medicare eligibles. Pacific Source, the local health plan that does what's right, not just what's required. Oregon outscoring the Pilots 15-10 after the Toyota halftime break. Currently on a 6-0 run the last minute 22. Shante Leggins having to take a timeout. He's got one left. Dane Altman has 3 left, with Oregon leading by 15.
And Oregon has been doing it on the pass. You look at their assist-to-turnover ratio, it's 2-1. They've got 18 assists, and it shows up in the scoring column with so many balanced scoring. Starting fives basically all in double figures. And, you know, we talked a little bit about this at the break. Desrick Lindsay has really had a nice, kind of quiet, solid game. He's 4 for 6, 11 points, a couple assists. Doing a really nice job. Someone that Coach Altman really trusts, kind of filling that Bam Tracy role from last season.
And without Devon Pryor the last few games, he's not playing again tonight. They needed a contribution from that spot. Lindsay is certainly giving it to him. Pilot ball out of the break. 3 up from the left side, off back iron, no good as Ballou missed it. Long rebound, kicks to Evans. Evans from the right side, spinning to the basket, throws it to Shelstad, who catches, shoots, knocks down the 3.
What an amazing pass by the point forward, KJ Evans, cross-court spin pass, Jackson Shellstead knocking it down.
69-51. Now Ballou at the free throw line. Bounces it inside to KJ Evans. Stolen by the Ducks. They get it to Lynn now as the Ducks have steadily pulled away on a 9-0 run in about 2 minutes. Lynn passes Lindsay. Left short corner. Back to the perimeter and Shellstead around the screen. Pulls up left side. Misses the triple. Rebound. Snagged by Williams. Williams with his 9th rebound for the Pilots. They throw it ahead. Now setting it up around the perimeter. Timo George up top. The Knuckles left side. Dribbling. Now passes inside on a lob. Able to finish. George puts it home.
Nice pass on the pick and roll. Throwing it up there for George. And good finish through contact. No call.
69-53 Oregon. Shellstead tied up by a couple defenders. Ball's on the floor and stolen. George passes it ahead to Williams. Demir able to get back on D. Williams spins and does score with a finger roll with the right hand. 69-55 now.
You have to give credit to Portland. They're not giving up just when this game kind of felt like it was going to get put away. They're clawing back here.
Evans pass to Lindsay right side. Lindsay bounces it to Evans. He throws it cross court to Lynn. Left wing triple off the rim. Portland board stolen by Evans, who goes up and is fouled. Great activity on the glass by KJ Evans. Didn't give up on it. His 5th rebound to go with 11 points. And that'll bring us to a timeout with 11:47 to go. It's 69-55 Oregon here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
McValue at McDonald's has any size soft drink for $1.49.
What was that?
I feel like when you just say after you drink, you're missing an opportunity. Check it out. $1.49 for any size Coca-Cola or Diet Coke.
Okay, here goes.
Sprite too. Any soft drink, any size. $1.49.
This deal is
awesome. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold, so you never have to guess if your Coors Light is ready to drink. So, crack one open, take a sip, and enjoy the game. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly.
Hey, Oregon, not every injury happens on the court. Car wrecks, hospital mistakes, slip and falls. When you're hurt, you need more than a quick sub off the bench. You need America's largest injury law firm. There's a reason Morgan & Morgan has over 1,000 lawyers and 100 offices nationwide. A reason we've recovered more than $30 billion for people just like you. And a reason we never charge a dime unless we win. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Injured? Just dial pound law. Morgan & Morgan, 10150 Southwest 6th Avenue, Portland. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Cases may be referred or co-counseled.
Duck Basketball is brought to you by Coors Light. Choose chill, proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. And by Kohl's, find holiday gifts on their wish list and yours with ease this season. Get great deals along the way at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Ducks have really moved the ball better the last couple games. 22 assists against UC Davis, and now 19 assists in this game. Ball movement has been a, shall we say, point of emphasis from Dane Altman over the last, well, really the entire season, and now we're seeing that pay off.
As a coach, you want to encourage that, share the basketball, make simple plays. You hear Coach Altman say that all the time. But as a player, it's really fun to play with guys that hit you when you're open. Evans has got 4 assists. Biddle's got 4 assists. Takai Simpkins, who hasn't got that many looks, he's got 4 assists. And sometimes it's going to be your night, and other times it's you got to be happy for your teammates when they're doing well.
Sometimes you, sometimes me, always us.
I was waiting for you to say it. I led you right there, didn't I?
That's a championship broadcaster lead right there. You're in midseason form. Here coming up on the holidays. Last non-con game before the Christmas break on Sunday, as Evans swishes the first free throw. Has consistently been a good free throw shooter in his career. 77% overall, 80% this year.
Oregon right into Full court, man-to-man pressure.
71-55 Ducks. Pilots against that pressure. Ballew's got it. Now the Pilots break it with a dish ahead up the left sideline to Knuckles. He goes now to Ballew and up top. Handling it, George. George passes right side, Williams. Handoff, Foxwell. Comes around toward the middle of the floor. Now crosses over. Passes, right corner three. No good. Shellstad a rebound off the Williams miss. Williams, a 36% three-point shooter. He's taken 14 coming into the game. He missed that one. Now Lindsay. Lob inside to Demir. Demir's got it. Two defenders around him, though. Powers his way to the basket anyway. Strong take. Scores to make it 73-55.
Powerful move there. One dribble. Go up to the rim through contact and finish for Demir.
Now left wing. Knuckles for three. No good. Demir rebound. Lost the ball, though. Williams takes it. Goes up and is blocked by Demir. Ball goes to Shellstad. Shellstad throws it to Evans. Right corner triple. Swish.
The energy brought in both sides of the floor right now from Demir, finishing on one side and then volleyball spike off the backboard, leading to the corner three for Evans.
76-55 Ducks. Williams right corner three ball off the mark for Portland. Evans boards it. Sixth rebound for KJ Evans to go with 4 assists and 16 points.
You like the way Oregon is trying to put this game away right now.
Now Evans with it. Bounce inside to Demir. Stolen by George. Pilots throw it ahead. Left corner. Now to the perimeter. Foxwell sets it midcourt. Around a screen. Foxwell tries to drive on Lynn, who fouls him. He'll go to the line for a pair. Pretty good dribble from Foxwell. He's got a quick step on the crossover, doesn't he?
Great floor recognition. Tremendous passer. Uses angles. Does a nice job drawing fouls and really putting together quite the little resume in this game.
Foxwell with a couple dribbles at the charity stripe, and he swishes the free throw. He's a 75% foul shooter this year in his freshman campaign.
Some of these freshmen that come over have played a couple years professionally, and I think that's the case here with Foxwell, who played in Australia.
Next free throw, back iron, rebound, snagged by Stewart for the Ducks. 76-56 after the split at the line. Oregon ball, Biddle, middle of the floor. Biddle, handoff, Lindsay, comes around to the left side, passes to Shellstad. Shellstad works it to the middle of the floor again. Stewart sets a screen illegally, and that turns it over.
You know, it was interesting as that official called the moving screen on the second one. It was the first screen that was really the foul, and Foxwell comes up holding his shoulder, really sold that second foul there.
You know, I heard the Oscars are going to move to YouTube in 2029. 9:35 to play, 76-56. Pilots with it. Foxwell to the free throw line. Bounce pass, cutting to the basket. Nice finish from O'Donnell. I can appreciate a good finger roll on a pick and roll.
Good pocket pass, one-handed play there, setting up his teammate.
76-58 now. And a whistle around the perimeter as the Ducks tried to set the offense. It's on O'Donnell. That's the fourth on number 14.
Team foul number 4.
76-58. Ducks in front, shooting 55% overall. Oregon 8 of 16 from the floor in the second half. Inbound, Biddle catches up top after the fourth foul against the Pilots. Stewart dishes to Shellstad. Left corner three, off the rim. Rebound tipping and going to Portland's Williams. Foxwell throws it ahead in transition. Under the basket, Balasager-Webb finishes. 76-60. Pilots aren't going down without a fight here. They've closed it to 16. The Ducks have led by as many as 21 when it was 76-55. Now 76-60 as Lynn spins. Middle of the lane runner, no good. Tried to float from 12 feet out and missed it.
And that's a possession, you know, where maybe take a little bit more time off the clock.
As
Make the defense
Foxwell
work.
throws it to the right side. Ballou, the three-point shooter, give it to Foxwell again. Takes it toward the right short corner. Now backs it out to the perimeter. Passes it to Balasager-Webb up top. Knuckles for three. Off back iron. Rebound. Offensive. Balasager-Webb. He gives it to Ballou, who loses the ball on the sideline. It went out of bounds off his leg. Gives the ball to the Ducks with 8:11 to go in the game.
Good pressure defense there from Shellstad.
Well, and I'll tell you what. One of the officials just made a dead sprint down the right side of the floor, and I want to give Kelly Pfeiffer a shout-out for his 40 time.
I think that's notable. These officials are in great shape. They got to run up down the floor with these Division I athletes.
It's true. I couldn't do it. 76-60 with 8 minutes to go. Duck ball. Shellstad works it toward the left corner. Now back to the middle of the floor. Pass to Evans. Fakes one way. Now dishes to Lynn. Catch and shoot. Misses the right corner triple. Offensive rebound, Lindsay. Out to Shellstad. Left side three. Off the rim. Rebound by Evans again. One dribble. Back up. Blocked but fouled.
2 offensive rebounds in 1 possession. Oregon sharing the ball. Got to keep KJ Evans off the glass. Such a good job getting his nose to the ball there. Good fight by Oregon. Up 16 with 7:45 here in the second half.
Kelly Pfeiffer just signaled for the timeout. He is not breathing heavy. After the ball was kneed from the opposite end of the floor, it rolled all the way to the other baseline, and he dead sprinted to go get it.
That's good court awareness, Joy.
Athletes. 7:43 to go. 76-60 Oregon leads on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, Jan from Toyota with a holiday message. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Jess Sims is always looking to take her performance to the next level.
I'm facing you, then you're going to switch.
You got this, Jess.
We got this.
And she needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Bank Smartly Checking and Savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money.
Wow, the mental work.
Together we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us. Visit usbank.com today to get started. Member FDIC, copyright 2025 U.S. Bank.
Your burger is served.
Thank you.
And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile.
Now that is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Hi, Jan from Toyota with a holiday message. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Oregon basketball brought to you by Hoodoo. Ducks are now in the Big Ten. Hoodoo Ski Area has a big deal for all kids 10 and under. Kids ski and ride free all day, every day at Hoodoo. Hoodoo Ski Area, your locally owned and operated destination for winter fun and a proud supporter of Oregon athletics. Oregon basketball is also brought to you by Pepsi, Bigfoot Beverages, and the Pepsi Go Ducks Game Day app. Might be listening on the Go Ducks app right now. Download the app, follow the Ducks. Go Ducks. Drink Pepsi.
Going to be a lot of snow dumped on the mountain.
You're right about that.
Weather. You get up on the hill a little bit? Ski? Or?
It's been a while. I was a snowboarder.
Okay.
Didn't say I was good at it, but growing up on the coast, you know, the surf, the skate, snow wasn't really there. Evans misses the free throw to get the action going out of the break. Ducks are 0 for their last 4, but a couple offensive rebounds and then a foul called on Balasager-Webb, his second, sending Evans to the line where he splits him after hitting the second. Bryce Betcher's sitting courtside. He looks like he could hit a three still.
Such a great athlete, you know, football, baseball. Throw him out there against a matchup zone. He'll probably knock one down from distance.
77-60, Oregon leading. Balasager-Webb open for a right side three ball, no good. Rebound, grabbed by the Ducks. There's been a few great multi-sport athletes for Oregon as Lindsay uncorks the three from the left wing and knocks it down. Ducks back up 20, 80-60. And now Simpkins steals the pass up the sideline. Ducks, another offensive possession. Transition triple, no good. Rebound by Stewart off the Shellstad miss. He scores 82-60. 7 minutes to go at Matthew Knight Arena.
Oregon with their 8th offensive rebound. Second chance opportunities with 82 points.
And now Shellstad picks the pocket of Balasager-Webb. Ahead to Simpkins, a whistle stopping play.
Shante
I think a
Leggins
technical.
is not pleased. He's out near midcourt. He wanted a foul on that play. Shellstad, a little contact, comes up with the steal. No call, Joey, and
so a technical foul assessed to Shante Leggins, and Jackson Shellstad goes to the line.
And as a player and a coach, I don't mind passion from the sidelines. You got to stand up for your players. Feel like they're getting hit on the arm. You want to protect your team.
First technical free throw good. Second technical free throw good. Shellstad with 14 points puts Oregon up 24. Dante Sensori Hercules checks in. Freshman with a great name. Into Shellstad. Oregon keeps possession after the technical. Simpkins give to Evans. Trying to back down into the middle of the lane. Whistle from both sides of the floor. Foul going against Cameron Williams.
That's just too much contact.
His 4th. 6th on the Pilots.
Williams has given up maybe 3 or 4 inches, and power dribble by Evans towards the block, and Williams had 2 hands on the defender. It's an easy call for the officials.
Evans hits the free throw. Oh boy, I had Portland at 6 fouls, but it's 1-1 here for Evans.
Oregon doing a nice job from the foul line tonight.
Oh, the technical foul. Duh. That's the one I'm missing as Evans knocks it down. 86-60.
Oregon in a 1-2-2 matchup zone.
About 6.5 minutes left. Williams passes left corner. Ronski with a handoff there to Foxwell. Foxwell dribbling middle of the floor. Help from a screen. Now goes the opposite way. Spins at the free throw line. Passes to the perimeter. Back inside. Williams misses from the right block. Gets his own miss. 4 Ducks surround him. He passes to Sensori Hercules, who's able to lay it in.
Physical possession from the interior bigs, and nice pass there.
It ends a 10-0 run by the Ducks. Now it's 86-62 Oregon with 6 minutes to go. Shellstad to Lindsay, left side. Whistle away from the ball. They're going to get Cameron Williams again, and that's his 5th. He'll check out after his 5th foul.
And that's a veteran play there by KJ Evans. You know the other teams in the 1-and-1. Hard first cut out of that Oregon spread offense. Just get into your defender, kind of raise your arms and draw a foul. Quick 2 points at the free throw line.
So now 8 fouls on the Pilots. Ducks only with 2 fouls here in the second half. Pilots will send Timo George back in. Lindsay checking out with 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 8 shooting. Lindsay's been excellent, matching his career high as a Duck. He had 14 points against Creighton. Evans hits the free throw. 87-62.
And Lindsay's 4 for 7 from the 3-point line. Is such a welcome boost to this offense.
Evans knocks down the second free throw. He'll check out for Demir, putting Oregon up 88-62 with under 6 minutes remaining.
Oregon scored 100 points against UC Davis, and they're probably on track to hit the century mark again.
Ducks almost steal the ball from the Pilots around midcourt. Portland able to maintain possession, but then it's thrown out of bounds by Sensori Hercules. That'll give the ball back to the Ducks.
Hercules had Williams rolling to the basket, just threw it over his outstretched arms by about 3 feet into the first row on the baseline.
Looked like a quarterback overthrowing a wide receiver. Obzisti left wing for the Ducks as he checks back into the game. Give the ball to Shellstad now. Demir sending a screen. Shellstad uses it to pass all the way to the left side. Stewart falls to the floor as he lost the handle. And that'll give the ball to the Pilots. It goes out of bounds right in front of Bryce Betcher.
The Oregon coaching staff coaches that kind of pinch elbow area, just rip and go, but there was nowhere to go. Stewart over dribbled and got tangled up. A lot of contact, but no call by the official. It'll be Portland's ball.
5:21 to go. Pilots work it up top to George. George, ball above his head, pivoting. Now tries to go past Simpkins. Down the left side. Misses a tough take. Rebound tip to Demir. 88-62 Ducks. Simpkins. Help from a Stewart screen. Now pass to the screener up top. He goes to Shellstad, left side, right near Dana Altman. Shellstad passes to Komzisti. Komzisti. Dish to Shellstad with 8 to shoot. Shellstad with 4. Tries to get all the way to the bucket. Kicks it to Komzisti. Has to shoot at the buzzer. Misses it off the rim. Rebound put back. No good from Stewart. Rebound Pilots. They throw it ahead quick. A 3 up and good from Ronski. It makes it 88-65 with 4:24 to go.
And even though Oregon didn't come up with the field goal there, they took the shot clock all the way down to 0.
Now Shellstad give to Simpkins. Stewart swing to Komzisti left side. Komzisti up top Simpkins. Ducks looking for some execution here. They can work some things up 88-65. Simpkins help from a screen. Pass to Komzisti left side. 4-3. Komzisti dribbles one way. Now puts up a shot. In and out at the buzzer. Another full 30 off that shot clock. Ticking away the game clock. 88-65 Oregon. Shellstad steals an entry pass. He's got a 2-on-1. Pass to Stewart. Stewart slam in transition. Drew the defender. Easy pass to Stewart. Oregon in control 90-65.
Shellstad full speed 1-on-1 in transition is a terrifying sight for a defender. Just breaks down the defense. Easy pass for Stewart for the dunk.
Left side, Foxwell. He dishes to George. George looking to back down. And a whistle as Stewart fell to the floor, I think trying to draw the offensive foul. And instead, he's called for the blocking foul. 90-65 Oregon. That was the 3rd foul on the Ducks, the 4th on Stewart. Final timeout, time to shout with 3:18 to go on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Duck fans, it's a great day for a Duck game. We got a big party going, and Kenny Wheaton has joined the party. Whoa, the Ducks are going to need some refreshments here. There's a Dang Green IPA from Hop Valley in the corner of the cooler. It's selected. It's selected. Kenny Wheaton's going to pour. Kenny Wheaton's going to pour. Dang Green, the most incredible choice for a football game.
The official craft beer of the Ducks is Dang Green.
Hop Valley Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon. Please celebrate responsibly.
Go Ducks! This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
If you're the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, you know having a trusted partner makes all the difference. That's why, hands down, you count on Grainger for auto reordering. With on-time restocks, your team will have the cut-resistant gloves they need at the start of their shift. And you can end your day knowing they've got safety well in hand. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ad Council. You wanted to be cool, which led you to smoking, which led to a pack a day. Then you met that special someone, which led to starting a life with them, which led to wanting to live longer, which led to quitting. Then you heard you may be at risk for lung cancer, which led you to getting a low-dose CT scan. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Oregon basketball is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Jackson Shellstad from the Portland area has 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. His career high in rebounds came against Portland.
He's a great point guard, continuing the legacy of Oregon point guards. I'm not going to say it's point guard you, but you go Pritchard, Brooks, Rittenauer, Terrell Brandon, and I could keep going.
The list is long.
Yeah.
Pilots inbound to the middle of the lane, spinning to the bucket. George is able to score with his right hand, 90-67. Pretty nice move, getting into the middle of the key. Obviously now to Lindsay, left wing. Lindsay inside to Demir. Demir spins, muscles his way up with a slam. Woo! 92-67.
It's strong. Reverse pivot dunk there for Demir.
To the right side, Baloo. Swing to the left. Bronski, a whistle away from the ball.
We talk about Oregon point guards. Foxwell really reminds me of another Oregon point guard with his shiftiness and his ability to pass, and that's former Oregon native Ben Vuk, who played a couple years at LSU before he transferred to Oregon.
Ducks send in Drew Carter and Jamari Phillips now with under 3 minutes to go. Pilots inbound to the middle of the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound offensive. O'Donnell back up. No. Demir boards it for Oregon now. Under 2.5 minutes left. 92-67 Ducks. Kobzisti. Phillips to Lynn. Inside to Demir. Demir tries to back down a defender. Help defense comes, forces a miss. He grabs the rebound off the miss, but goes out of bounds on the baseline, giving the ball to the Pilots.
Demir is such a low, down low, powerful. He's got great length and size, and just got a little too far under the basket there on that spin.
Coming up on the 2-minute mark, 92-67 Ducks. O'Donnell up top. Passes right side. Baloo fakes a three. Lynn out defending him well. Bounce pass to Sensori Hercules. Tries to spin to the bucket. Help defense comes. He throws to the left corner. 3 ball. Goes off the top of the backboard. No good from Kelson Gebbers, who just checked in. Minute 47 to go.
Oregon's done a really nice job defensively on Micah Baloo. I mean, he's a guy that can get off for threes and shoots it well for the perimeter.
He's got 8 points in this one, but he averages 12, 41% from 3. As Lynn dribbles, passes, extra pass to Drew Carter. He's blocked around the perimeter. Rebound deflects away. Ball, I should say, deflects away to the Pilots. They throw it ahead to Gebbers. Gebbers now passes, left wing Baloo, no good. Rebound Jamari Phillips. Minute 18 left, 92-67 Ducks. Oregon slowing it down. Kobzisti now tries to go down the right side, loses the handle. A little bit of contact as he drove it. The Pilots want a substitution timeout, it looks like, with 1:12 to go.
For the role players checking in, even though the game is pretty much wrapped up, there's 1:12 and Oregon's way up. When you're jockeying for that position, for the pecking order on the team, you got to come in and play like this is the biggest game, and it's difficult to check in at the end cold and try to make a good impression, but you got to play the right way and execute and do the things that the coach wants.
Portland actually is challenging the out-of-bounds call with 1:12 to go. Tell you if they... So challenge successful. It was off Oregon. It'll be Portland ball.
And that just shows you the mentality of Shante Leggins, the head coach for Portland. Hey, we're fighting until the end. We're giving up nothing. And we're going to give a great effort to the end of this ball game, even though they're coming up well short. This Oregon high-octane offense scoring 92 points with 1:12 here in the second half.
So Portland ball with 1:10 now to go as they resume play. Gebbers passes right side. Baloo. Ducks up 92-67. Ballou now to Gebbers. Gebbers dribbles, passes toward the middle of the floor. Sensori Hercules now to the left side. Ballou looking to drive, crosses through the lane, and he's fouled on an underhand take with 50.8 seconds left.
Demir really winds up and goes for the big block, and it's kind of a warning for the officials. Get ready to call something. I'd like to see him just kind of wall up, get big, make an offensive player finish over his length.
Ballou at the line, hits the free throw. 92-68. Next free throw, good. Makes it 92-69. Lynn runs point for Oregon. Just dribbling. Now to Kobzisti, hand off to Phillips. Over to Lynn. Up top with 8 to shoot. Lynn, help from a Demir screen. Pilot switch it. Lynn pulls up for a triple. Off the rim. Rebound grabbed by Demir in the corner, who passes it to Carter, and he's fouled by Sensori Hercules.
Just a great last name.
It is.
He's got great hair as well. It's a lot of flow there, volume.
Miles Stewart's going to come in for Oregon. Great to see those minutes for him. 6'8", 215-pound redshirt senior, Sean's brother. Drew Carter at the line for the front end of a 1-and-1, and he hits the free throw.
Miles played at Brown last year. Comes to Oregon with his brother.
Next free throw from Drew Carter is good. 94-69 Ducks. Final 15 seconds now. George, pass to the middle of the lane. O'Donnell tries to go to work. It's blocked against the backboard by Demir, who throws it ahead to Phillips. And the Ducks can dribble out their 6th win of the season. Oregon moves to 6-5. Ducks win 94-69. Little momentum with a win against Portland before the Ducks travel to Portland to play Gonzaga on Sunday. Matchup with one of the top teams in the country. And this is a good win for the Ducks. Overall, I think got better in this game. Ball movement continues to improve. They're always going to want to hit threes, and safe to say that the three-point shooting has gotten better over the last couple games.
And you love to see the consistency. Oregon scores 94, score over 100 against UC Davis. You almost felt bad for that UC Davis team coming in just a game ago, where Portland, Oregon coming off a couple of tough losses and being a little banged up. And that was really a must-win game. And they followed up with just a consistent game, passed the ball tremendously, over 20 assists here for the Oregon Ducks.
How's it feel to get a win, Des?
It feels great. I mean, coming on a win streak, it always feels good.
So I always tell you that you get stuck talking to us when you play well. Yeah. You feel like you played well tonight? You found your rhythm offensively?
Yes, sir. I'm just getting comfortable, and I just open shots is getting me going, and I just feel like I played good today.
The 3 went in for you. Yeah. You got to feel good to hit some threes, right?
It feels great. I mean, my 3-point percentage was low coming into the game. I feel like it boosted it, and my confidence is up now.
How do you guys build some momentum now? You're starting to feel like the chemistry is coming together for you guys?
I feel like it's all coming along, starting with defense, and I feel like our team is coming together a lot.
23 assists on 31 made field goals. For an offense, what does that mean to you guys?
I mean, it feels good. Coach always tells us to get 3 sides of the floor, and then we feel like we did that today.
You said defense, so I'll finish with that. The defense.
Oh, yeah, defense. I mean, we just locked in on our defense, and we just played well and hard.
Desiree Lindsay, yes, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Ducks get the win, 94-69. We got a post-game show to do, and then we're going to get ready to travel up north.
That's a big game for Oregon. Gonzaga, Oregon, finally. It's a game that a lot of people have wanted to see for years.
The last time they played, I was exceptionally sick in the Bahamas. I'll have to tell you that story on Sunday. That's a tease. Coming back to Matthew Knight Arena for the postgame show as the Ducks move to 6-5 here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Jess Sims is always looking to take her performance to the next level.
Palms facing you, then you're going to switch.
You got this, Jess.
We got this.
And she needs her money to work as hard as she does. That's why she uses U.S. Bank Bank Smartly Checking and Savings, which does exactly that, helping her track her spending and grow her money.
Wow, the mental work.
Together, we'll achieve more than any of us could alone. That's the power of Jess, and this is the power of us. Visit usbank.com today to get started. Member FDIC, copyright 2025 U.S. Bank.
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold. So you never have to guess if your Coors Light is ready to drink. So crack one open, take a sip, and enjoy the game. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly.
High-quality organic food should be available to everyone at a better value. That's why Safeway offers O Organics. Hundreds of USDA-certified organic products exclusively in our stores. From fruits and vegetables to chicken and olive oil and frozen treats to baby food, you'll find a huge selection of organic items for the whole family at Safeway. Food you feel good about eating and serving. Look for O Organics products throughout Safeway. O Organics. Organic for all.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a power